Garrett, how you doing? All right, I think we're looking pretty darn good here. Good start. I would definitely say I would put my money on this, Garrett. I would bet this is the one you started with. And the reason I say that is you can clearly see a progression here. In other words, I guess what I'm saying is, as we get through the series, it seems like the technique is becoming more and more solid. And I've actually mentioned this a few times to students: is think about your technique. Okay, so if you're self-admittedly, you say your Johnny Cash needs to be more consistent with the others, and I agree. As a matter of fact, I think that once we get these to a degree of completion, right now, I think that we're really underdeveloped in a lot of ways. But once you get the technique down, we went like for example, Johnny Cash right now. Right now, you've got black, just solid black where the shadow areas are, and that's just creating too much contrast. He's starting to look like a zombie. Um, Almost like a cyborg. Do you know what I'm saying? Look how much more subtle that shadow is there. Okay, now I know that that's a shadow, and these are hard lines depicting wrinkles and facial characteristics, but that's okay. Subtlety is the name of the game here. Um, for some reason, Michael Jackson and Prince are off center. They're pushed over to the right. I think that creates a little bit of imbalance in the piece itself. So just keep working the technique. You want to get as much you would try to add some contrast to the eyes. Stroke around the eyes, even eyelashes. That's really going to help the contrast associated with the eyes. That's where the area where the viewer is going to look first. So um, again, he's kind of cropped off the page there. That creates an uncomfortable visual tension as he's cropped, but no one else is. I mean, you're cropped right up to his ear, so you want to get him over a little bit. Also, his face is much larger than the others, indicating that you're having him depicted as being closer to the camera or the focal point than the others. So you want to create consistency there. Also, want to make sure that if you draw a guide, put all four stamps next to each other, draw a line. All of their eyes should pretty much line up, and that would point to consistency. Get some texture in the hair, shadow highlight, be subtle. Really work these hard lines. It's a great start, but I will say that these are probably maybe not quite half done. Hardline is you have some good setup there, but we definitely want to start working on shadow highlight and texture. Okay, remember, just as you're working shadow highlight texture, but be as subtle as you can because we don't want to start looking um, like um, we don't want to start looking like Walking Dead creatures. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't want to start looking zombie-esque. So, food for thought, right? All right, so good start. Keep working the technique, Garrett. I mean, it's time consuming. It is, but it's a good start. Good start, excellent. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Keep watching those videos. Keep taking those tutorials. Keep working the process, and before you know it, we're going to be there. All right. Garrett, any questions at all, please let me know. All right. Thank you very much for sharing your work. Great start. Thanks.